SCAKO Works proudly presents SCXdragon. Hey everybody, SCXdragon here. Yep, that's my name now on here. I felt I needed a name, and to use my own was kind of old-fashioned on here. So I came up with a little name for myself. But anyway, yeah, this will be my first video under that name. I hope you enjoy. Okay, today for you, I was just going to show you something that I've recently gotten. I really like it. A USB NES connection for the computer, or PS4 if a game, is basic enough to accept it. More likely, it would be the Super Nintendo one. PS3, not 4. As far as I know, it could work on the 4. I just hadn't tested. PS3 does work. I have an old USB Super Nintendo controller. It worked fine. But I mean, really, you need a 60 gig with something like Budokai 1, 2, or 3. Something like that. Something basic like that. Or I guess like an older Street Fighter. Something, or a collection for it to work real good. But anyway, these are pretty good. As you can see, I kind of have them how I want them. I'd recommend doing something like that. So you have the USB, just kind of have it dangle from the computer, or even face up from the computer. So I mean, it's pretty good. I like them. Yeah, I recommend them too. They weren't expensive. They were $30 together. So I mean, that's pretty good. Some of them just for one port. You can see dual port ones. They go for about 16 like those, but normally a single port one could be $20. So that's 4 players for less money. But usually just 2 players, because if you're playing a 4-player game, you probably really don't want to use Super Nintendo and NES controllers for the corresponding games. Because for Super Nintendo, you ain't going to have enough buttons. And for the regular Nintendo, it could work. It's just going to be kind of weird. But I did test it with things like Super Mario 64. It was awesome. But for the NES, it was kind of, you didn't really have enough buttons to do what you need to do. I did the whole start, obviously start A and B was A and B. And then, of course, for select, I had to make it Z. So it kind of would work on a very basic level as long as you wasn't going to be using any camera whatsoever. As long as you wasn't doing that, good to go. Now, for the Super Nintendo controller, I used a program, which I'll put in the description, I think. I might. And it can rearrange keyboard keys to controllers. So if you have a controller and you want to set it to keyboard keys, or mouse for that matter, you can do that. So what I did is I made it to where Z was your switcher from one to the other. And one you had analog and camera, and the other you had D-pad and the A and B button, which was pretty cool. It worked. It was just kind of strange. And of course I had to, for Mario 64, of course, I had to switch the D-pad one and the analog one, where it'd be D-pad and camera, and analog and buttons. Same thing like with something like Zelda. Now Zelda would be a lot harder, I would imagine, because you need them C buttons a good bit more. But for Mario, just for the camera, it can be done. It's something like Banjo-Kazooie would be probably impossible, because you got to use some buttons. Other than that, it worked. I liked it. But let me show you something else now. Hey, back now. Had an issue I had to take care of. But anyway, let me show you this. They do come with the Android adapter. Well, the micro USB. I just call it Android because that's generally what you use it for. Unless of course, you got these. You got these, you're going to need it for these. It's blinking. But as you can see, same input. I could show y'all my controllers, but it would take forever. On top, though, I have my ready to go. You know, like the NES, Super Nintendo, which covers Super Famicom as well. Famicom's controllers don't come off. Then, of course, my Genesis, Atari, Dreamcast, Saturn, PlayStation, 64, and GameCube. Of course, those I just showed you, plus the PS3. So, I mean, and no, I ain't got a PS2 one up there. The PS2 one is in the bedroom. It's kind of a glorified DVD player sometimes. Sometimes it's not. Need a DVD player or a Blu-ray player. And no, the Xbox One and PS4 don't count. They're in here. But anyway, let me get back to my point of the devices. These work pretty good with the computer. Pretty good. I'll admit that. But, and yes, if you get the good emulator to use, or a game that's like a computer game that can be programmed with this, it's good. Now, for Android, I couldn't get it to work on my Samsung Core Prime. I couldn't get it to work on here whatsoever. One day I'm going to show y'all what my background on my computer looks like. In fact, I can give you an idea with this. If you can see it. Something like that. It's just a full picture. And also, just to be different here, I have it on here too. Well, y'all can't see that apparently. Yeah, you can. I do it like perfect. But it's the same one here too. If you can even see that. I couldn't hardly see it. And yes, when I record these, I'm staring right at my screen, right here in the middle, to where I can actually see what's going on. My camera don't have the full screen thing. Which is good, because with that shiny thing, that would have kind of looked odd. I've always liked the idea of you see a camera, and you see what's recording, and what's that's recording, but it's recording what that is, so it'll mirror forever. Pretty cool concept. But, as I said, yeah, I get off track a lot, especially when I do anything longer than, say, 5-minute cut. Anyway, these can work with Android. However, I haven't got them to be able to do anything. But, I'll be back in a second again. Gotta check the quality of these videos. Well, it's a good thing I cut right then. As you can hear at the end of that final cut just in, I was getting a phone call. Good luck for me trying to cut hearing a phone call. But anyway, yeah, just on the little flip phone, which I also would recommend, by the way. If you need a phone and you can live without smartphones and all that, I'd go for it. And then, of course, you could get what we have, like a Wi-Fi phone. There's the Atari for you. But anyway, yeah, have a smartphone, have a Wi-Fi phone, just a smartphone, have a regular phone, just a flip phone. You do good. I'm not going to say any carriers' names, but we pay $30 a month. I'm actually only in month 1 right now. We just have switched with the issues of Straight Talk. Yes, I will say Straight Talk. Didn't go very well. We were cheated out of 30 days, didn't give them back. They said they're going to give them to me. I got a flip phone now. I'm happy with that. I do miss the online a little bit, but I got internet at the house, obviously, if I'm uploading videos. So, I mean, don't really need it. But anyway, think I'm going to go ahead and leave it be for this video. But anyway, until next time, This has been jkxdragon. Have a good one. See you later. Please like and subscribe. Helps me out. Have a good one. jkxdragon. Please visit our websites listed below. Please like and subscribe. Till next time, have a good. See you later.